So the Masked Singer Season 10 is going to be a different kind of format that we haven't seen in a long time. It's kind of a mix-up between the past few seasons, the original formats and Wildcards, and you guys had so many questions for me. How is this going to work? It makes no sense. And so I figured, let's go ahead, let's sit down and talk about the format, because honestly, it does make sense once you think about it. There's just a lot that's going on at the same time. So let's go ahead and talk about it. Before we get started, make sure you subscribe, you turn on notifications, and you give this video a thumbs up, because honestly, we're giving you guys probably the most interactive Masked Singer YouTube channel on the entire planet. Anyway, let's go ahead and dive down what the text actually states. Now, the description of this came from an article from EW.com, which is Entertainment Weekly. I don't know why the Masked Singer chooses to only put out select information on each channel. You know, I kind of was hoping that we would get some of that stuff to give you, but unfortunately, I think they pick these things really far in advance, and so they don't really pick who gets these things. So let me read for you what it states. It says, "The Masked Singer has opted to switch things up by bringing back past twists and putting a slightly new spin on them. For instance, the competition will include an all-new format with 3 separate groups of singers, Group A, B, and C." Just to stop right there, that format may seem familiar because we've seen that for quite some time, all the way back to the good, the bad, and the hairy. Right? Is that what it was? The good, bad, and the hairy, something like that, or the scary. I can't remember, that was what, season 5, season 6? I know, we're going back. This is where that changes a little bit, because Group A is going to have 5 people in it, while Group B and Group C will have 4 each in it. Why? That's a great question. We're told that episode 1 is going to be a little wacky, but we won't talk about that now. Just trying to get the format under control. So it says here that each of those groups, 5 in the first one, 4 in the second 2, will have a special Battle Royale semi-final episode for each group. So essentially, you know, if you look at, we don't know how many being revealed each episode, just so you know. Well, if you just look at, you know, Group B, we're going to have, you know, everyone winding down to have 1 person left. So in the end, there'll be 1 person left from Group A, Group B, and Group C to be performing in the semi-finals, the real semi-finals. You got me so far? So we start off with 13, okay? Then we'll talk about wildcards in a second. And those 13 will dwindle down to 3. This is where that changes a little bit. Once we get down to those Battle Royales, that is the semi-final of every single one of those groups, there will be a Battle Royale. In those Battle Royales, a celebrity from the past will come back, and that person will then perform a song with that celebrity as a duet and have to do their own version of that song better, and whoever did it better then moves on. That's how you get your final in each of the groups. But the big change is there will be a wild card introduced on the second episode of every single group. Essentially meaning that Group A will have now 6. Group B and C will have 5. That's how you get your 16. To make things even crazier, during this A, B, and C grouping, they're bringing back the Ding Dong Leave It On bell that can only be rung once. Once during the entire season, not once per group. It is once during the entire season, and that person who is about to be revealed will be able to move to the semi-finals. Okay, so that means there'll be 4 people in the semi-finals. 1 from Group A, 1 from Group B, 1 from Group C, and then whoever was about to be revealed, and then the Ding Dong Leave It On bell will be rung. My guess will be that's probably going to be during the Battle Royale, or the final episode in each group. So, that is the new format. I know it sounds interesting, it's very unique, but just to kind of recap, you've got wildcards, 1 that is going to each group, A, B, and C. There's 3 groups. Those wildcards will be introduced on the second episode of each of those groups. Group A is going to have 5 contestants, while Group B and C is going to have 4. But with the wildcards, it goes 6, 5, and 5, which makes 16 contestants. At the end of the day, the final episode of every single one of those groups will be a Battle Royale. A celebrity is coming back to perform with the final 2 people. Whoever sings that better, whatever song they're going to sing better, they then will continue to the finale because only one person's moving over to the semifinal. And while all that's going on, only one time ever will the ding dong leave it on bell be rung, sending whoever's about to be revealed to the semifinals with the other 3, the winner of Group A, B, and C. Whew. I know, it's a lot, but it does make sense, right? It's something that takes a while to get used to, but it does make sense. Keep in mind, there are going to be theme nights and things like that, but we'll save that for another time. But let me know what you think about the format in the comment section below, and if you haven't done so yet, please subscribe, turn on notifications, and give this video a thumbs up. I'm Joey. I'll see you later. Bye.